Okay, so week 2 abs. Again, same format as week 1. We simply have 2 rounds, 1 circuit that we do with the break in between, 20 reps per exercise, and make sure you have that stretch at the end. And let's dip it side to side to get warmed up. You are going to need your resistance band for one of the exercises in this circuit as well today, team. So do make sure you do have that handy before we get going, because we'll need it for the very, very first exercise. Dip it side to side, keep the shoulders back. And feet a bit wider, tap the opposite toe and reach up. So same warm up as we did for our last ab session in week 1. Same 2 circuit format, but hopefully the exercises will be a bit more challenging for you this week. That is the idea. And twist it side to side. Nice big twist across that torso, across those ab muscles. So just over 20 minutes ahead. If you're following my pace, maybe a bit longer if you need. That's okay. Back to those dips, side to side. Shoulders back, just make sure you're getting that bend in the side. Feet wider, tap the opposite toe and reach it up. You're about to hit your last 30 seconds of the warm-up before we get going. And just twist it side to side. The time is upon us, team, to get going for our workout. So round 1, grab your resistance band. We've got 20 reps per exercise. Take your feet underneath the band and you're going to dip it side to side, but you're going to pull the band just like this. So to the count of 40 or 20 alternating sides. So make sure you're feeling that pull on the band. If you need to take your feet wider to do so, then go for it. So you want to make sure you keep the shoulders back and that you're not dipping forward. Well done. Come down on the floor. We're back to our plank. 30 seconds. Let's go. Knees if you need the option here. Or on your toes, but either way, please do make sure you are pulling the belly in and you are not sticking your bum up. Almost up, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and turn over onto your back. We're going to bridge it up and down. So feet under the knees, take your bum and your hips up as high as you can. Can you get your hips in line with your knees? And then roll the spine down. So we want to make sure we're not just plonking the butt back down on the floor. Roll that spine down so you have a nice flat back and bring it up again. We're going to stay down here for a bit now on our back. So, weight in the heels, take it up and down. Well done. And your bended knee crunch. So you're going to crunch the shoulder blades up and bring the knees in at the same time. Then tap the toes down. Keep your elbows back. So make sure you're not pulling your elbows all the way forward and pulling on your neck. And again, team, lower back is locked down, especially when you trap those toes to the floor. Make sure you are pushing your back flat on the floor. It's quite difficult, isn't it? But that's what we're aiming for here. So fold it in and out, and in and out. Last one. Well done. Vertical leg scissors. Head down, hands by your side. Take one leg all the way to the floor and switch it. Keep the legs straight. Switch it from one to the other. Again, back flat. If you can't get your leg all the way down, your options are here to bend the knees. Or if you do straighten it, perhaps just don't take it as far down. But please don't take this higher option with me if it means that your spine is really arching off that floor, because we want to make sure that we're protecting the back with all of these exercises. Almost there. Good. Take your hands a bit higher so they're in line with your shoulders. Bend the knees. Lower the knees and the feet side to side and get them as close to the floor as you can, but don't let them touch that floor. And the control of that movement side to side here comes from those abdominal muscles. If you want to work harder, you can straighten the legs a bit more here, but that may be too much for some of you, especially if you've got back issues. So bend the knees here if that's the option you need. And make sure you're breathing, team. Please don't hold your breath here. Remember, dropping the knees to one side each is one rep. Almost there if you're keeping up with me. If not, just press pause when you need to finish the round and then move on with me. 2, your toe touch sit up, legs out straight, arms above your head. Sit all the way up, touch your toes, roll that spine down. Your legs are straight, roll the spine down so you don't want to plonk yourself back. And if you find that you can't get yourself all the way up, then just reach as high as you can. And this is something to aim towards. Trust me, I see a lot of people who can't reach up and touch their toes, but just with practice and with strengthening of the tummy muscles, they get there. Roll that spine down. Please don't just plonk yourself back. And breathe. Almost there. How are we doing, team? Good work. Excellent. Moving on. Crunch and twist. Similar movement. Bend the knees. Come all the way up. Twist yourself side to side. And again, roll that spine down. So there is a bend in your knees. Keeping the heels down, toes up. Hands together, twist the elbows down, and please make sure you keep your shoulders back and you're not hunching as you twist. And again, if you can't get yourself all the way up, then don't worry, just crunch it as high as you can. How are you doing keeping pace, guys? You've only got 2 more after this, and you get your first rest. 2 more exercises, not 2 more reps. Drop the knees to one side, hands behind your back, and crunch it up. Now again, we're working the sides here. Now team, just check, are you pulling your chin into your chest forward towards your hips? That's not what we want. We want to push the head and the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling and back down. And where are your elbows? Keep them back. One more. Good work. Switch sides. You get your break after this. 20 on the other side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. These are really good waist shapers. It's not just about strengthening those 6-pack muscles at the front. There are so many more muscles to your abs, to your core than that, and we need to make sure that they all get a turn. Last one. Well done, team. Rest for 1 minute. And then we go again. Just stretch it out if you need it. Walk it off, grab a drink, do whatever you need to do. But don't go anywhere. I am here. And I'm waiting for you to come back. Don't forget to grab your resistance band for our very first exercise. Then we come down to the ground. Start to come back, team. Wherever you are, come back. Get ready to go again. And let's go. Round 2. We go again. Feet in that band. Pull it side to side. Off we go. So keeping the shoulders back, letting the bend come from the side. Making sure you feel that you have got something to pull. Good work. 30 seconds. Plank, let's go. Toes or knees. Keep those elbows underneath the shoulders. Brace the belly in. Breathe, team, breathe. And keep your eyes forward, so please make sure you haven't rolled your neck around so you're staring at your feet. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Turn over onto your back. Back to your bridge. Up and down. Now, if you want to work a bit harder in this, give your butt a squeeze as you come up. Give the pelvic floor a squeeze as you come up. And roll that spine down. Let's not plonk it. How high can you get? Are you getting your hips in line with your knees? Just a few more. Last one. Well done. Bended knee crunch. Crunch it in, bring the knees in and tap it out. Now again, we go back to that focus on keeping the lower back down. I do like a nag, and I will nag throughout the whole program to make sure that you've got that technique, you've got your lower back down in these ab exercises. I nag because it's important. So in, out, just a few more. And your vertical scissors. So head down, hands by your side, extend one leg, switch it straight from one to the other. Now for some of you this might click your hip. If that's the case, even though it's not hurting you, please do either take the bended knee option here or reduce the angle of that leg extension. Although it's not hurting, you don't want to weaken it by aggravating it here. Backs down. Oh yeah, and are you breathing? No, Tara, we forgot about that because we were concentrating on everything else you told us to do. And bring it into your knee wipers, hands out in line with your shoulders. Drop the knees and the feet down. Straighten it if you want to work a bit harder. But again, either option you take, please make sure the work of that twist side to side is actually coming from your ab muscles. How close can you get those knees and those feet to the floor? Again, make sure you're breathing. Almost there. Well done. That's it. Legs out straight. Arms above your head. Let's go. Sit up and touch those toes. Or get up as high as you can. But please, no plonking of the back. Roll that spine down. And keep those shoulders back. Trust me, this is an exercise. This is one of those benchmark exercises that you might look back and go, I could not do that in week 2. But then perhaps, hopefully, towards the end of the 6 weeks or further on after that, you find this is actually something you can do. Last one. Good work. And now bend the knees, feet down, and come into that crunch and twist. Let's go. So up, twist, twist, roll it down. I want you to really get it into your head with your ab exercises. No plonking. Roll it down. You're nearly finished, team. You have a matter of minutes. Hooray, they said. You're doing a great job, team. Just stay with me. Shoulders back, make sure you're twisting. Again, if you can't come up all the way, just get up as high as you can. Last one, well done. Drop your knees to the side. You've got your side crunch each way and you're out of here. So again, elbows back. Push your head and your heart towards the ceiling. Don't pull it into the chest. And remembering to breathe. Just a couple more. Excellent. And change sides. This is it, team. Let's go to the finish line. You're looking at the end right now, team. You are looking at the end. Just a few more. Last one. And you're done. Well done, team. Just hug your knees in. Rock it side to side. And drop those knees to one side and arms to the other. How are we feeling? Second ab session done. Did you find it more challenging? Did you feel any stronger? Just breathe. And I'm really sorry to drag you off the floor, but we're going to come up. When you're ready, come on up, hands behind your back, open up the chest. Deep breaths. And then take the arms above your head, just lean it big stretch to one side. And the other. And then all you need to do is just give it a big twist side to side, just to release the spine, release the tummy. And you're out of here, team. Up on your toes, tall as you can. Big deep breath in and out. Well done. See you next time.